Hello, everybody. It's me, Trader Max from Shogun, and we're going to go over the Shogun Tsunami bot. It's volume bot, sort of like others, but not. Let's get started. All right, so we're here on the bot page. Now, the Tsunami bot is like other volume bots, but not like other volume bots. We wanted to make a volume bot that had some of the same similarities and things that you could do, but with a little bit more personal adjustments areas, right, for you. Now, this is the beta test system, okay? Things are going to change. Everything's subject to change over the next couple of weeks. But those that are here watching this video now, you're going to see what it looks like up front at this level. Now, for this, the week of December 13th, we're going to be at a few things here that I'm going to show you. So I'm going to run through the process here to be able to get you to a point to get your stuff started. And then in the next videos to come, I'll show you a whole bunch of other things in there as well. Okay, let's begin. So we're going to start with just hitting the volume boost. Now we're going to put the tokens CA in, that's the coin address, and you simply just come to your coin and click on your little copy there. There it is, and then you come in and you paste it in. It's that simple. Now this is going to bring you up a page of confirmation that yes, this is the coin. It has a lot of information here. It has your deck screener link, so you can double verify. If you don't see your picture up there and it's not your coin, don't do nothing, right? But if it happens to be, click on the confirm. Once you do, you're going to be given something that no other coin, no other volume bot system that I've ever seen out there gives you an opportunity for, and that is your time variance. That's right. You can choose. Most bot systems out there give you an opportunity to choose your level, how much you trade, and they'll tell you how long it'll go for. Usually it's on a 1 minute basis. I'm on a per second basis, okay? Here, you get to choose. So the 1 minute value usually has at a particular rate, okay, at this level for just one soul minimum, about 5 to 8 hours worth of trades that will happen, okay? And that'll yield out a certain amount of volume, which we'll talk about in the next screen. So if this is 5 to 8, then doubling it at the 2 minute. That means that every 2 minutes a trade will fire. And then, of course, the 5 minutes. So if this is 5 to 8 hours, then this is 10 to 16 hours. And this is then what? That's right. It's exactly right. It's simple math, right? So the point of being 25 to 40 hours is powerful. And then you get down here, and this could be 50 to 80 hours. Okay? So I'm going to choose 2 minutes. Now, I know as soon as I get to this next screen, this is going to have a little bit of confusion for you, but I want you to understand that we have done enough testing to know what the reality is. When you trade at lower levels, you get less volume. Not just because it's a lower level, it'll go the same amount of time depending on what time you chose, but because that there's a simulation of where the fees are from bundling and all that kind of stuff, we've seen at 0.1 soul trading a random amount up to 0.1, right? That's all the way down from 0.001 to 0.1. We should see around 23K. Now this is an average. This really depends on your pool, okay? So your pool, your coin, there's a few small things in there, like difference in variances of price as far as like the fees for the bundling and the fees for the pool. They could change within micro amounts. So this could be 23, this could be 25, this could be 20. Okay, but really big, about 25% opportunity of above and below. Okay, so at 0.15, you should get about 30, and at 0.3, you should get about 40. Again, as long as there's no interruptions, there's no issues and no problems, these are actual physical numbers from the time that you're here. This also includes your money out of it already for our fees. We don't take any upfront fees, so that's it. So as you do this, your fees are coming out automatically per transaction. And we want you to be successful. Why? Because the more that this thing trades, the more money we get as well. Okay? So you have 0.1, 0.15, and 0.3. My biggest suggestion in the very beginning, okay, if you're not worried about the bigger trades happening, then pick the 0.3. This is the best one. You want volume? Get volume. There it is, right? You want volume over a 50-hour period that you get, over that 50 hours, you'll get about 40K worth of volume, then there you go. Right? Now, again, this is all just inputting 1 soul. If you put 3 soul in, there should be about per soul average. Right? So if you put 3 soul in, you should get about 120K volume over however long that process happens, right? So if you put 3 soul in and you have it set at 2 minutes, you're looking between 10 and 16 hours if you just had 1 soul. Now I need you to triple that. That's how long it'll go. This makes it wonderfully powerful for you to have long, consistent, beautiful volume on your coin. Now, what is the special order system for? Well, this is for those coins we have not yet. We will be doing next week, in the week of the 15th of December, putting on other packages. This is still the 1 minimum soul package, which is a huge thing in the beginning because most of all other places require you to have 4 to 9 soul as a minimum package, and they're probably going to be screaming our names and trying to kill us. But I'm going to tell you this right now. You can meet with me. You can click on that link. It'll take you to a special page. You'll fill out that form. I'll meet with you. We'll discuss. You'll create an order, and then I'll change some numbers behind the scenes so you can put higher end levels in. Okay? So we have a 3 soul package and a 9 soul package. And there is a, for the 3 soul package, it's 0.9 soul that's being traded every time. And for the 9 soul package, it's 0.27 of a soul. It's high, but some of you big coins out there love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love what you see. I don't have averages for you yet. But if you want to do that, I'm willing to keep the fees low. We're keeping them at 1% for all of you guys while we're testing out. Okay? So then you're going to choose your amount. I'm going to choose the 0.3. Right there, just like that. Now it's going to give you an address. Okay? And this is the address that you're going to send the money to. So I'm going to click on that address. I'm then going to take over a screen. I'm going to throw it over to the side over here. And I'm going to go send some money to that. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay? This is all real time, so please bear with me. I know that you know, most companies have like all this stuff set out. We're just starting in this process, so please bear with. Okay? Click send, super easy. Put the volume in, think. We're going to put 1 soul in next, and we're going to hit send. And it was that simple, right? Just took that long. This is a live action video, so I'm going to check payment. It's going to say, congratulations, your thing has been set, blah, 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 to the coin. Booster needs it in a few minutes. Now, what happens now? I want you to immediately go over. You're going to go to orders, and you're going to immediately see where your order was set at, okay? This is my order in. Nothing's been used yet, so I want to show you what this looks like from this as it does start to fire. When I hit, I won't keep it up to date automatic, but here's a few things that you can do. 1, you can pause the campaign right away. Super fast. You can just pause it. When you do, it's going to put it, say, to resume. Super simple, right? Now, I have multiple orders that I put on so far, okay? So what I'm doing here is I'm going to go back to my original. I'm going to go back and do orders again because I don't think it did start. Nope, it didn't start. But I can always hit resume. Okay. Now, here's the other thing that's right here that's super, super powerful. We're going to hit export private key. I want to export my private key. You're going to hit confirm, and this is going to take you to a place where you'll have a key, a private key, right? And then you're simply going to go over to your, Phantom, and you're going to do import private key. And when you do that, you're going to put your private key right there. You name it out, you know, put your little order, put your private key there and hit import, and you will have physical access to be able to put in and remove money from that coin. That, my friends, is also unheard of in all these other volume bots. Nobody wants to go through that level, but we do. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to hit resume, and I'm going to let this thing go. It'll probably take a couple minutes, right? But I want you, at this point, I want you to get a few things ready. Okay, because you're going to need to know this. You're going to go to your coin. Once it fires, you're going to go to your coin. Now, I'm going to edit this video out so you don't have to wait here for the 2 minutes. I'm going to sit and wait. There it goes. I didn't even need to sit and wait. It fired almost immediately. Okay, you've seen that right here. I didn't even edit it. I didn't even edit it. Okay, and it fired off. Now, what did it fire off? Because it fired off all simultaneously, it fired off 2 buys and a sell. The buy The first one, 27.66. The second one, 25.94. The accumulation of both of them, 52.80. Right around that area. Okay? That means that this was a complete wash other than the fees. Now, if I go back over to my Tsunami bot, and I go to orders, and it brings it up, I want you to see something now. I'm going to pause this because I don't want it to trade at the moment. You're going to see a few breakdowns here. The standard information up here, but here's where the stats are. It did 2 buys and 1 sell. We see that there, right? We see that. Accumulation of 0.24 SOL and 0.23 SOL. Right? All at once. Total volume, 0.4764. Right? Because it adds all the buys and the sells, which is about $106 in USD. And we've only spent 0.0071 of a SOL. Why is that important? Well, because if you put 1 SOL and you want to track how much you spent, this will start to correlate of exactly how much volume you get per SOL. Okay? So I want you guys to remember that this system, if you have it set, we can't go back and change the timing, but I can if you have it, like if you wanted to do this a little higher, and you have more SOL on than the 1. I don't want to ever do more than 0.3 per single SOL. Okay, because it'll just eat through too fast and won't do what it's supposed to do. All right, so I want you to take all this information that you just seen and start to apply it. If you're here and you want something, you can always add in more. Remember, export your private key for this order. Every order has a different ID and different wallet. Okay, so keep that in mind as we move forward into the next round. Now, if you have any problems, please reach out. I'm Trader Max. This has been a Tsunami Bot breakdown. I hope you enjoy it. There is a lot to still test. We have multiple wallets. We have a market maker system coming to where you can actually apply more wallets. We have a fast drop system for listing. Lots of micro trades happening, all that kind of good stuff, like everybody else does. But we're going to do it with a few things in mind. 1, you. 2, yes, we do want profit, but we don't want it all up front, so no upfront fees. And you have the keys to your wallet. It's not your wallet. It's not your system. Got it? All right. I'll see you next time. I'm Trader Max. This has been Shogun Tsunami Bot. We'll see you next time. And as always, trade well.